Welcome, Aquarius Pisces, to your end of the month reading. This is going to be for March 28th through April 2nd. Okay, so hope everyone is doing good right now. Hope everybody's keeping busy as much as possible during this time of quarantine and staying safe out there. Okay. Let's get right into this. Welcome subscribers back and welcome anyone new to the channel. Thank you for picking my channel to watch. And if you like this, please like and subscribe. I am doing other things. We have the chakra readings. I just did them for the end of the month to the beginning of the month, and then I will have another one done in the middle of the month again. So, okay. And I'm also going to be doing Astro Dice, which is going to be the astrology with the tarot, using the planets and the houses, okay, with your zodiac sign. Okay, so that should be interesting and different. And I think it'll be really neat because it's hitting different areas of your life that a lot of these readings don't hit. So I just go with whatever spirit gives me. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it's money, however it resonates with you. Okay, the important things in life. Alrighty, and it says you are feeling in the energy of the King of Pentacles, holding on to that prosperity, trying to stay as confident as possible, self-assured, and okay, maybe you are worried about your finances and your prosperity, and you're just holding tight to it. Let's get some oracle cards so we can see why you're sitting in that energy. Why are you thinking and feeling this way? Ooh, you got the trapped in fear card. I mean, it just fell right out. So you might be a little trapped in fear. For those of you who are not working, I know as Pisces and even Aquarius as well, you guys like to work, you know, and have that prosperity, feel like you have that, you know, holding safe to what's yours, right? And being that Pisces are mostly workaholics, they like to make sure that they're doing what they're doing, and you might even be trapped in fear and a little bored and worried that the money that you need to have, the work that you need to have is not coming through at this time. Okay, that's what I'm kind of feeling. Okay, let's use these oracle cards to figure out what's exactly going on in the present. Why do you feel so trapped in fear? Yes, because the Triumph card is upside down. You don't feel like there's any victory right now. I think a lot of you, it's because you're not at work, and it's just a place you want to be, you know, and you're not liking that you're not getting the hours that you need to have, or that you're not working, period. Okay. There's a beautiful card there for you. It was trapped in this card, in this deck, and it just fell out. Because in the past, in the near past, you had the positive movement forward. Okay, so you were doing very well, and then all of a sudden this happened, and then it's just like, oh no. And maybe it's because your job also, you know, was taking this positive movement forward, and you were working a lot, and now you're just not working like you were before. Okay, but in the near future, you will have the fulfillment of wishes. Okay, meaning that your job will go right back to where it was. And in fact, I'm getting this thing from Spirit, because all the, especially you guys who are in construction, beauty shops, nails, any kind of construction at all, you guys are going to be booming really hard during the summertime. I'm not positive when in the summertime, but you are going to take a big, giant boom. For nail salons and people like that do stuff like that, you guys are going to, after this is over, this is just going to be a boom. Okay, because people want their nails done. People want their hair done. Okay, you're going to have people lining up. You're going to feel like you have so many appointments that you can't even keep up with. Okay, and the same with those in construction. Permits are not being done because the cities are closed, so your work is really slow, and all of a sudden people are going to be lining up to get those permits, to get their concrete done, get their things done, and you guys are going to be so busy, okay, that you might even be working overtime during the weekends. And this goes for all of you. Okay, there's going to be this huge boom after this is over. Okay, so fret not. Okay, fret not. This is a bad time right now, but Spirit is saying this is going to be the boom that everybody's been waiting for. Okay. So, alrighty. So anyways, the card that fell out was this beautiful Pisces card. This is my Pisces card. I know some people use this card as their Cancer card, but for me, this is always my Pisces card. Sitting on your throne, feeling beautifully just self-assured. Even though you're trapped in fear, you still have this self-assuredness going on. And I think it's because you're so perceptive. Okay? That side of you is so perceptive that you know that this will come. Okay? It's just that the whole point is that, yes, and see, you are upright with your prosperity because you're holding tight to the prosperity that you have. But the reason you're trapped in fear is because you don't feel that you're having the victory that you want, because you were just in an area where everything was booming. Everything was doing good. And then everything just stopped, right? But you have this self-assuredness, and they're both very self-assuring, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, that everything in the end will be fine. And you know that. I just know that right now you're trapped in fear because you're thinking, okay, if I'm not at work, how am I going to pay my bills? I don't want to have to repay bills. I don't want to get behind in my rent and then have to pay them extra for the next month. It's stuff like that that you're worried about. Okay. Or having to use that saved money that you've been penny pinching. Okay, Pisces. That you've been penny pinching away. Right? So you don't want to use those things. And those of you who don't do that, you know, you're just really in the first scenario, you know, how am I going to pay my back payments? I don't want to do that. No one wants to do that. And that's the way it's looking right now. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't want to have to juggle. I don't want to have any doubts. I don't want to have to do these things. Okay, I don't want to have to juggle money around. And yeah, not, you know, it's just, and it's also just drama as well, because it's just all this stuff is just drama to you. This is just a bunch of drama that you just didn't really want to put up with, right? And if this isn't a work situation, this is drama within a relationship. Okay. So, and we have the Hierophant as well. Okay. So it could be drama within a relationship as well, for those of you who are like, nope, this isn't work, this is my love life. And it's just drama. And they have you trapped in fear. Maybe because they're not going to work. Or maybe they're just, with the Two of Pentacles over here, maybe they're being irresponsible with money right now when they should be saving money. Okay, and they really just have you upset. Okay, and maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus who is not doing well with their money, and they have you upset. Or maybe you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces that has you upset, right? And we also have Taurus again. So maybe you are dealing with a Taurus who is being very irresponsible with money when this is not the time, and they're trapping you in fear, saying, hey, you know what, I'm not in work right now, or I'm barely working right now. They cut my hours, or however it is, and you're out here, you know, spending all this money. Okay. And this also is telling you, though, keep the faith. Everything is going to be fine. Or you're trying to keep the faith, right? 2 and 1. And then we have the Queen of Wands over here. So you might even be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo who is doing this. Or that just could be you trying your hardest to sit, once again, perceptive. There's a lot of perceptiveness going on with these two cards. And just trying to do exactly what you're supposed to be doing, taking the action that's needed. Okay, this is a relationship. You're starting to lose the luster of the relationship because they're really starting to upset you. Okay, this is the ending. Okay, or you may feel like this is the ending of something you worked so hard for, and it's going to take you a long time to get it back, right? I wouldn't fear with that though. But like if you're selling cars or something like that, yeah, everybody had a bunch of money. They were ready to do whatever they were going to do. Now nobody has any money, so it's going to take you a while for people to raise the money again to go buy that car or something, right? Could be something like that, because now they're spending money because they're not making any. So however it is, something has lost its luster and it's ended. Okay. It doesn't have to be a permanent ending. It's just the way you're feeling. This has ended. And it's thought because you're sitting over here thinking. Okay. Yeah, see? So you're fleeing away from that, and you're also thinking into the past. Okay. You're also being a little nostalgic about, man, last month this was doing wonderful, and now I'm feeling depressed because I can't believe my stuff just came to a halt. Okay, or I can't believe that you're doing this to where, you know, you're hurting us like this because you're spending too much money. And yeah, if this is a relationship for them spending too much money or doing something, watch for the red flags, because literally for somebody out there, somebody is spending too much money. So watch the red flags. You might see a lot of Amazon or something coming in. Not even kidding. So, you know, you might see a bunch of boxes or something start coming in. And you're like, whoa, that's where all the money went. Okay. So next over here, we have the positive movement forward. This is how you got into this area. You were doing great, whether it's relationship or job. You were doing great. Page of Wands upside down. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Wonderful. You were making great money. Everything was going good. You were totally strong and courageous with the Strength card over here. There may have been some codependency going on around you, or you might have been codependent upon this job since it's sitting on top of the Ten of Pentacles. So you were, you know, very codependent upon this job. Of course, it's your job, you know. That was what made you your money. So, and if not, somebody is codependent upon you going to work to make this money. Okay, or vice versa. Okay, and then you have the Knight of Swords. All of a sudden, here it comes, guys. All of a sudden, the Knight of Swords is not moving. It felt like it was the ending. Uh-oh, everything's falling. It's falling. Magician's upside down, no taking action, and all of a sudden, Ten of Swords. Boom, that's when it all happened, and that's when you got trapped in fears, when everything stopped moving. You see? And that's how you got here. Okay. And I think this codependency might have been because you felt like the work was not, for those who this is with job, you feel that everything was slowing down. So you started becoming more codependent on the hours that you had. Take it how it resonates. And then you have the fulfillment of wishes over here in the near future. Yes, like I said, everything's going to be a little slow, but your fulfillment of wishes is coming in. But it is going to be a little slow. But like I said, going back to work, everything is going to be very fast paced, because it's like the world stopped and then all of a sudden, boom, the world started again. But getting to where you need to be for the fulfillment of wishes, getting back the money that you had lost in the present, is why it's going slow. Okay, but it's not going to take very long, because yeah, your hopes, and it's not going to take very long because everybody needs something. Like I said, whether they need their nails done, their hair done, they need to, you know, get backyards done, however it is. Okay, everything's going to be start moving fast. Okay, so as the High Priestess, it feels like you already know that everything's going to be a little slow, but you know that there's hope and promise there, and that the universe is just going to, like, you know, boom, bang this, because that's what people do. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of cooperation, the Truth and Justice, messages coming in. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, and there's going to be some healing and perfect timing going on. If this is a relationship and this needs healing, then your relationship will be healed after this is done. If this is a job, then you will also, like money, your money will start healing itself, right? That means you'll be able to start making the money that you need to pick up your savings account, your bank account, the healing of that, right? And you're going to start feeling so much better, but you're going to have to wait for the perfect timing, because remember, everything is going very slow. Okay. Or start kind of slow. Everybody will be at work very fast. It's just going to take a while to get our money back to where it's supposed to be. If this is a relationship, it's going to be moving slow, because you guys have to figure out the truth and start messing each other and start collaborating a little bit better. And Spirit says, yes, perfect timing. There it is again. Okay, and you have timing over here too. This is all perfect timing. Okay. Perfect timing to start seeing. Perfect timing to heal. Okay, so you have the perfect timing. Okay, I'm going to move it this way. That way you can see it. So no need to worry. And within a year, you guys, everything will be, Spirit says everything will be back together within a year. Okay, so yes, this is very slow, but your fulfillment of wishes will come in. You just have to, yes, wait for the perfect timing. Okay, wait for the perfect timing. Okay, and I will get you some relationship cards, because I do see relationship inside here. And it just looks like, because of all of this going on, yeah, this other person just doesn't really, I don't think this other person really gets it right now that you're not really working. I mean, like, they know you're working, but, and maybe they're a little addicted and codependent on spending money as well. I see that as here. Like, they're used to spending money, and so they're used to doing what they do. But Spirit says to get this relationship back together, you need to flirt. During this time, talk, have a heart-to-heart conversation about what's going on, and use the quarantine time to flirt if you are together. Okay, even if you're not, you can still use the messages back and forth to flirt. So extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay. Yeah, because there's a little deception going on, and that's just, like I said, maybe that's that money spending. And reconciliation, and within the reconciliation you can flirt. Oh, what's that one? Okay, and it is safe for you to love. Okay, so this one is open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so that is what you guys got there, and I will see what animal you need to be. And yeah, it's a tough time right now, and everybody's feeling it. And I see that some people just really want to just kind of live daily life the same. They're not kind of getting what's really going on. So prepare for change. Okay, be the raven. This card's been coming up a lot, and I think it's because of this quarantine that the life that we knew it is kind of, well, right now, it's nothing like we've ever known. Okay, so just be the raven and wait for that change. Okay, and prepare for that change. Okay, and that was your reading for the end of the month. And the beginning of the month, and I will see you guys at the mid-month. Okay, and watch for other videos, because I am going to put out a bunch of new videos as well for you guys, keep you guys busy, and keep myself busy as well. Okay, so peace and love to each and every one of you, and take care. Bye-bye.